there, Jason Napolitano here, original sound version, episode 4 of the OSV channel, and two orders of business today. The first is we're going to talk about the Laetail soundtrack, which we just published our review today, and the other thing is, it's another surprise to you guys, we're going to be announcing a contest. So what we're listening to here is actually one of the tracks we highlighted on our review. It's May Be Happy from Esti, and I don't know if you're familiar with the Korean music stuff, but there's a studio in Korea called Soundtemp, and they are absolutely amazing. They worked on Ragnarok Online, they worked on Granado Espada, some other titles over there in Korea, and I've been a big fan of theirs for a long time. So when I was listening to this music for Laetail, which was just launched in the United States, I figured, hey, you know, this sounds a lot like the work of Soundtemp, and did a little research and found out that Esti, one of the members of Soundtemp, who worked extensively on Granado Espada and worked a little bit on Ragnarok Online, worked on this title. So while Soundtemp wasn't involved themselves, they did have Esti and then some other composers, Dinny, B, Joe, Nian, all on board. And so this is another song I had mentioned called A Courageous Step by one of Esti's alter aliases. It's here, it's very kind of synth pop like, very happy. And then another one I had mentioned was Viridianscape. I'm going to play that one here. Another one I had mentioned was the Akai Ito from Esti. It was kind of a more orchestral kind of track. Or I must have said a more Asian influenced track, actually. And then a couple tracks from Dinny. We have Dear Hyjin. So as you can hear, it's a lot of fun. Another track I mentioned, I Love PSG. And I'll play just one more. It's the single track from Nian. It's kind of a rocking kind of track that sounds like something out of Dynasty Warriors. It's some pretty cool stuff. And so I was really excited to see that they had actually put the whole zip file with all 3 hours of the soundtrack onto the Korean website, which we linked to on our review. So be sure to check out the review. We just posted it this morning, and you can check out the music and see what tracks we like, and let us know if there's some other tracks in there that you like. There's a lot of music in that soundtrack, so just hoping that they maybe put out a physical release, although it seems unlikely. And so the moment you've been waiting for, we're going to be announcing another contest right now, and I'm going to play this track here. Maybe you can guess. Not from a game, so you may not be too familiar, but we have been writing about it some on the website, and we did publish a review, and it is Kalay Solar from Keita Ugusa. And so we had told you guys that they only printed 500 copies of the CD, and they're actually not on sale in the United States. There's nobody stocking them because there's only 500. And originally they were intended to be for Igusa-san's performances in Japan. Whenever he did a stop, they were going to sell these CDs, but they decided, because the response was so, big after the iTunes release, that they were going to start selling them to fans in Japan. So the people at Dog Ear Records, Wappa, over at Dog Ear Records, who runs their blog and is a producer over there, he actually produced this album. He sent us over a few copies for you guys, and you can see here's the CD. So this is really cool. I'm really excited about giving these away to you guys, and we're going to hold a little contest here. Now if you go to the Dog Ear Records website right now, it's dogearrecords.com, you'll notice they have a picture of the band performing, and whenever Dog Ear Records puts out these photos, they always take their logo and they put them over the faces of all the artists and people in the group. So that's what I want you guys to do. I'm going to be uploading an image of the Dog Ear Records logo in some different colors. We'll have like orange and yellow and blue and the lime green that they have. And I want you guys to be creative and paste these Dog Ear Records logos over some faces and some of your own photos, and we're going to pick the top 3. We got 3 of them for you guys. And there you go. We're going to give these away to you guys. We're going to pick the best ones, and we're going to run this one for a whole month. And you're going to send your entries to contest@originalsoundversion.com. So the last contest we had was the Metal Gear Solid 4. It was really successful. So looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with on this one. And we want you to put the logo over faces, okay? I don't want to see a picture of Joe's crotch with the Dog Ears record logo over it. So faces only. Try to be tasteful, but humorous is always good too. So let me go ahead and go through the next track here. And if you read our review, it's actually very beautiful music on this album. There's 3 tracks, comes in at about 15 minutes. But it's some pretty good stuff, and again, only 500 copies out there, so you're gonna have a collector's item here. So I'm going to let this one take us out here, and that's all I have for you guys today. Download the tale, and there you go, the contest. 3 copies of Kalay Solar. Up for grabs. Get us those photos, and you have 1 month. So I'll be talking to you guys soon. Thanks for watching, and again, send us any tips, stuff we should be writing about. Tips@originalsoundversion.com. Alright, take care.